We're going to be going over all the locations and all the current methods in order to grind, whether it be Prestige, Battle Pass, Gold, or for the current 130 gear. Now, I do want to comment, a lot of this is actually public knowledge, and there's actually a lovely resource I will have in the description of the video, so if you want to go check that out, and these are the lovely contributors to that, but a lot of this is actually really common knowledge, but I do want to go ahead and share it in one big video, so that if you're looking to grind something currently, you can go ahead and do that, and oh my god, go away. So I just kindly ask, if you haven't already, please make sure you like button, do subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it, helps me out a lot, and we're going to get right in and do it. So the first things first is Prestige. Now, I've done a whole video on like step-by-step on how to do this. And basically it's 1 through 12, do whatever dungeon's highest. 12 through 25, Grave Tower, reset after you hit the first group of Ghoul Knights. 26 through 39, it is Volcano Dungeon, reset after the Magma Bats or right before the final boss. Honestly, it's right after the Magma Bats, which is the third room. 40 to 74, you're going to be doing Winter Dungeon. And 75, 94, you're doing Rough Waters, so 6-1. And then 94 through 115, you're going to be doing 7-2. If you're completely pay to win, this should take you probably about 5-6 hours. If you are free to play, then it's probably going to take, and it's not a double XP weekend, it's probably going to take you about 14 hours to get from literally level 1 all the way up to max level currently. So yes, it's going to take you some time in order to get there. However, the rewards is you're going to be getting extra XP as you go along, and you're going to be able to get a higher chance to get legendaries, which will help you later on in this. So I would recommend getting to max level first and then going back and doing all this other stuff. I will also have this entire video segmented out, so if you're wanting to just look for one thing, it will just be in a chapter down below, so just go ahead and take a look. The next one we're going to go on over is something that everyone wants right now, and that is Battle Pass Points. Now, I would recommend using Archer for the first 3. For the first spot, we're going to go to World 6. Now, in World 6, you're going to head right on out of town. You're going to see a bunch of other people already there with you. It is this lovely rock right here, and you're just going to sit here, and you're just going to shoot at things. You also can use this to passively collect XP, gold, a bunch of different stuff. So if you want to check it out, you can. You do need to make sure you have a pet equipped, and you're going to need Archer class. The next location is in World 7. Go to the trial area. Now here you have a couple different spots that you can pick from. You can do flaming gargoyles right here. You also can stand right here in the shrubs. Or right in this area right here. This is the bridge to the Minotaur, by the way, so if you don't know where this is located at. Also keep in mind, if you're doing the Battle Pass, you are going to have to be a very specific level in order to be in this section. So this area is only going to be for 90 to 105. World 6 was 75 to 90. And for 115 to 130, we're going to go to World 8. In World 8, you're going to want to go over to Rune of Sky Entrance. And note that there are several locations throughout the obstacle course where you can sit and you can farm for different things. Like those people right there sitting on the elevator. Generally, if you're wanting a spot, look for a bunch of people AFK. And I think they are lagging out the elevator. Didn't know that was a thing, and probably Kensai may be watching this, and that's probably going to get patched. Oops. And if you're wanting a more active method, and from 125 to 130, you need to head on over to World 9. And in World 9, you're going to be going over strictly to the tower. So Ether Tower is going to be the way to go. This is also going to be your gold farming method, and the reason this is your gold farming method is because all of the items in here are going to sell baseline for the most, and you're going to get an absolute ton of legendaries if you do run it all the way through. And what this is going to allow you to do is sell those in a stand. So this is not only for Battle Pass, for active play, this is also for an active gold farm. Now, legendary gear, the gear that everyone wants, so that we can go ahead and make our lovely zero gear. So what you're actually going to be doing is the nightmare portals behind me and Tower. So let me walk you through each of them, because there's actually 2 worlds we're going to be skipping because their dungeons are ridiculous. So, first one, World 1. You're going to be doing Krabby Crusade, Scarecrow Defense, and Dire Problem. So if you see any of those pop up, I would highly recommend going and doing them, okay? This is going to help you out a lot. Next one is Temple of Ruin and Mama Quitadil. So these are 2 of the World 2 ones. Personally, much like the recommendation, I would highly go and recommend doing Temple because it is significantly easier. World 3, Mountain Pass and Winter Cavern. I'm going to be really honest, I would go and do Mountain Pass. Winter Cavern can be really bad, so I would recommend doing those. It'll help you out a lot more. World 4, Scrap Canyon and Pyramid Dungeon. This world, I hate those 2 dungeons particularly, but again, like the thing says, I wouldn't do them on challenge mode. I would just do them normally. World 5, we're going to skip them all together because it stinks. World 6, you're going to go ahead and try and do Treasure Hunt. That is going to be the easiest of them all, and I do believe it is the shortest. So, World 7, Labyrinth. This one also is relatively easy. Ignore World 8. World 8 sucks. The dungeons aren't that great, and honestly, I wouldn't try and empower it, so. And finally, for World 9, we've already gone over this. You're going to be doing Ether Tower for gold, for Battle Pass farming, so go ahead and do it for the legendaries. Now, the boss for World 9 for that tower is ridiculous, so what I would recommend doing is getting, much like this says, a group together, unless you're just going to be like how I'm doing it, which is I'm going to farm my stats up from the World 1 stuff. Now, I will recommend, if you are going to be farming for legendary gear, that honestly, I found it a lot easier to go farm Krabby Crusade, so that was probably going to be the one that I'm going to be continuously farming up for stats. And I know all of y'all are very confused about that because there's actually another video I have coming out where I am starting from scratch and trying to get 0 gear on a whole nother account. So look forward to showing y'all that hopefully pretty soon. So plebs, thank y'all for making it to this part of the video. Hopefully it was informative, and good luck on your grinds. And again, thank y'all for sharing this with me. I didn't know this was out there, and I'm kind of glad to see it. So I'll see y'all next time.